Finally, some countries have opened their doors to foreigners, and we have grabbed this opportunity and have decided to travel to one of the most beautiful countries in the world, and that is Switzerland. Come with me and enjoy the beautiful sights and some tips on how to travel during this pandemic. This is Singapore to Switzerland, the VTL edition. As soon as you've reached Zurich Airport and you've cleared customs and taken your bag, the first thing you'd want to do is go and get your Swiss pass. You could do that online as well, but during COVID time, we don't know what's going to happen, whether there's going to be any cancellation or lockdown. So everything that you're going to do is going to be a bit last minute. So the best thing to do is to get your Swiss pass at the airport itself. It's a little costly, but it is well worth it. It's much cheaper than buying tickets each day to travel to all the transports like buses, ferries and intercity transports. The other tip is bring along lots and lots of masks because you're going to be using them all the time. Now, this is just my personal view of it. Even if the country has its rules about masking, you still would be safer. And just for your own protection, just wear it everywhere you go. Of course, except dining in and in your hotel room. With Switzerland, the rule is you wear masks indoors and in public transports, but you don't have to wear them when you're outside. So yes, that is just me, but it's up to you. Just be safe, wear a mask wherever you go. In order to dine at any restaurants or enter malls, you need to produce a certificate to prove that you are vaccinated. So check the embassy website to make sure they accept your country's vaccination certificate. If they don't, then you need to organize a conversion certificate recognized by Switzerland. This is similar to the Singapore Trace Together app. Now that can be done online quite easily, but you need to provide certain documentations like your Singapore vaccination certificate and your passport. There's also a fee involved, so do check the website for these details. So while you're in Switzerland, you need to ensure that you check both the Swiss Embassy website and the Singapore immigration website, and also keep up to date with the news that's going around, because changes do happen every now and then due to COVID. There may be new restrictions introduced, and you need to be well aware of all these things so that you can keep up to date with it and act accordingly, and you can have a fabulous holiday at the same time. We waited 2 years for this and we were finally here. We saw everything that we needed to see, from Interlaken to Zermatt to Zurich and then to Lucerne and everything else. Winter was lovely. There's no snow out there anymore. Just when we're leaving, the snow stops, so that's good. So yes, it was a trip during pandemic, but it was a very smooth trip. We had no issues at all, apart from the fact that we didn't know about the certificate that we had to produce when we go into restaurants. But that was sorted out really quickly. We went online and we organized the conversion certificate and it was all fine up to that. So the tip here is, if you want to travel, please make sure you check on both the website for Switzerland as well as Singapore to make sure that you follow every rules and regulations that's in it. The forms that you need to fill out, when you need to fill out, when you need to get your vaccination, so your COVID test, everything. The other thing is, yes, it's going to cost a little bit more because of the COVID test, but you know what? We don't know when this is going to end. So when you get an opportunity, try and make use of it. Go, travel, have a lovely time, but follow every rules to the T. Do not ever be complacent about that, because it'll make your trip very, very uncomfortable and really hard. So if you want to have a fantastic and a smooth trip, follow every rules. So I hope you enjoyed my video on our Switzerland journey, and I really hope that we'll meet again in our next trip, wherever that's going to be. Till then, take care and see you soon.